Are you at home, bored? Does fear of the coronavirus got you down? Are you afraid to go outside? Well, Willow's World of DIY has a project for you. CoronaVirus Crossbows! Yeah! Did you guys see where Willow went?
I made non-lethal and lethal bolts for these crossbows just so we can shoot each other around the house with the non-lethals and we can play darts with the lethal bolts. I'm using some scrap pieces of Purple Heart that I had left over from a previous build. You can use popsicle sticks if you like. I prefer to use any type of hardwood scraps just because, you know, it saves that wood from going into the dumpster. And the hardwood seems to be a lot stronger than the popsicle sticks. The most important thing I can tell you about using a saw like this is to always be aware of where the saw blade is and how high up it comes. Some of these cuts are pretty dangerous, especially if you're not used to working in close proximity to the blade. If you're not experienced using your saw this way, or working this close to the blade, sandwich the piece in between two pieces of wood and then run both pieces through. That'll protect you from having to put your finger in a danger zone. Now that we have all of our pieces cut, we can start gluing them together. The only two pieces that I don't glue up are the trigger and the rear sights. I test fit the caulking slide just to make sure there's a tight fit between those pieces before the glue dries. I leave them clamped up for 30 minutes to allow the glue to dry. I use a hot glue gun to glue the hair barrettes into place so I can wrap them with the thread. Now that I have them all wrapped with thread, I'm using Total Boat penetrating epoxy. You can use any clear epoxy, or it doesn't even have to be clear if you don't care about the looks of it. Using an epoxy on the threads really strengthens the crossbow and the way the hair barrettes attach to it. I don't glue in the rear sights just so I can make minute adjustments while sighting it in, just to improve the accuracy. Now we can make our triggers. I'm using a 1/16 drill bit just to drill a hole through. I line it up in the body of the crossbow first and mark a dot just so I know where to drill this hole. I cut small strips off a rubber tourniquet just to use for my trigger. It seems to work a lot better than using rubber bands for some reason. I'm gonna post another video on how I made my bowstrings and the bolts, just so you guys can see how I made all that as well. We play darts with these crossbows at a distance of 10 feet, and they're pretty accurate at that range.
Ooh. Juice. Ooh, look at that. Oh shit. You gotta get a close up on that. Dude, that's fucking dope. Oh, that is sick. Awesome.
These crossbows have a maximum distance of about 35 to 40 feet, depending on how tight you tie the crossbow string.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting the machine. Did you guys see where Willow went? I need to find him. I hope you all enjoyed building these CoronaVirus Crossbows with us. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching Willow's World of DIY. Until next time.